Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you Nancy Drew game commentary, clues, and cookies. Today we are starting our walkthrough for the 17th mystery in the Nancy Drew series, Legend of the Crystal Skull. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm actually very excited to get going. As usual, I'm going to click this light just a bunch of times here because, you know, why not? Why not turn a light on and off repeatedly as many times as you possibly can? As usual, we have a few nice little cookies on Nancy's desk here. We have the carousel horse from the Haunted Carousel. We have a statue, a Mayan statue from Secret of the Scarlet Hand. And we have a little whale statue from Whale World and Danger on Deception Island. Now let's get started with our case file for this mystery.
Current assignment. What assignment? Bess and I are flying to New Orleans for a long weekend of fabulous music, sightseeing, and food. Okay, so I'm also going to visit Ned's friend, Henry Bolet, but only as a favor to Ned. Apparently, Henry's uncle just died, and he had to go down there for a couple of weeks. Ned says Henry's a nice guy, but kind of a loner who might appreciate a little company. So, the first thing I'll do is leave Bess at our hotel in the French Quarter and take a cab out to the mansion where Henry's staying. Ned called him and said I'd be coming. But once that's done, it'll be lazy les bon temps brûlés. The only bad news is the weather's not supposed to be that great this weekend. But what's a little stormy weather when you're in the heart of the Big Easy, right? Right.
You sound very sure of yourself, Nancy. All right, so it sounds like we are headed to New Orleans with some pretty pictures here. Looks like where we're going is going to be beautiful. So excited. Okay. Let's get our ticket. We are a senior detective, of course. Warning, it's best to play this game in a dark room. Huh. They should do that for all the games, honestly. This is creepy. Hello? Hello? Ooh, what?
Hello? Anybody here?
Footprints.
Hi, the door was open.
Whoa. Whoa! Ah!
Here, drink this.
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better. Drink it. Just a couple sips.
Okay.
That's it.
No offense, but yuck.
Don't make her drink any of your weirdo concoctions. Then I really will have to take her to the emergency room.
You just go back to your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear, in the library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark in here?
The electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere. What happened? Can you remember?
Well, the front door was open, so I walked in, and then I saw I saw a skeleton. And then he saw me. And then the light started flickering, and he threw something at me that exploded. The smoke must have made me pass out.
You saw a skeleton?
I'm sure it was just someone, wearing a costume or something. I'm Nancy Drew, by the way. I came to see Henry.
So we surmised. I'm Renee Armande. I'm Bruno Bolet's housekeeper. That is, I was. This skeleton that attacked you, perhaps we should call the police.
No emergency room, no police. Things are complicated enough as it is.
Henry's feeling a mite overwhelmed. Well, you are looking much better, so I'm gonna get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
I should call them and keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
That was an interesting start. We're in a library. It's dark and creepy. Hello?
So, Nancy, nice to meet you. Ned sent you here to check up on me, huh?
He's kind of worried about you, that's all.
Ned's a nice guy. I mean, I really don't know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like, "Yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Wanna talk?" Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
Were you very close to your uncle?
Great uncle Bruno, and no, I wasn't. My parents died in a car crash when I was 8. Since I had no other relatives, he took me in, or should I say he shipped me out. Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after me, but he never spent any time with me. I didn't know him at all.
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate, which means I have to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets can be distributed. Unfortunately, he couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and their lawyers has been an absolute nightmare. So, thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and go enjoy New Orleans.
No, I can't. Not until I know who that skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked me out like that. Look, I can understand you're not wanting to call the police, but somebody should investigate. And since playing detective is kind of a hobby with me...
No offense, but are you sure you didn't just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw the skeleton dude?
I'm positive.
Okay, look around all you want. But I should probably warn you, Uncle Bruno was into exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't mean they are. So if you're gonna go poking around, be careful.
Fair warning. I will look out for exotic pets. Okay, let's do some exploring in here. Bunch of books, none of which we can look at. Oh, here. Book catalog. Let's see. What do we got here? Anything interesting? I can't. Finding Fish by Bill Kessler. Bill Kessler was in the last mystery that we solved. He's in White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Interesting that he wrote a book about fish. Let's see. Any other little cookies in here? Prudent Living, a memoir by Prudence Rutherford. Prudence Rutherford has popped up in Secret of the Scarlet Hand and in Danger by Design. She's a little bit of a recurring character. Looks like those are the only two. Interesting. Okay. What else can we look at here? This is why they recommend playing the game in the dark, because if your surroundings are light, like mine are, it's a little bit difficult to see. Miniature Modelers of America, first place. Bruno Bolet. Need a lot of those, I guess. Huh. Oh, that. Something in here? Ugh. An eye? Gross. Let's take that. It's weird. Yeah, he's got lots of miniature models. Must have been a hobby of his. That leads out into the hallway. Anything over here that we can look at? The decor is really cool. The ship kind of reminds me of Ransom of the Seven Ships, which is mystery number 20 that will be coming up. Any books over here? Teeth books that you can flip out. There must be a certain way to flip these. Maybe it'll reveal a passageway or something. Okay, what's over here? That looks like an iguana. But we can't go look at the iguana, so I guess we just won't. It's over here. Some more books. Can't look at those right now. Okay, let's go outside. Pouring rain. Let's talk to Renee.
Nancy, welcome to my little lantern-lit corner of the world.
It's a little wet out here.
I don't mind. No one should mind the rain. Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon. Did you and Henry have a nice chat?
We talked.
Henry's a very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolet's belongings on the sly.
Won't all of Dr. Bolet's belongings go to Henry anyway?
Absolutely not. According to Dr. Bolet's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolet's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And I am to receive 10%.
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolet paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
What was in that concoction you wanted me to drink after I got knocked out?
Never you mind. It was just a little remedy I brewed up on the spot to help you feel better.
If you don't mind my asking, what's in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things. Things that give me special talents when special times demand them. People usually laugh when I say this, but this pouch is my connection to the energy that powers the universe.
Oh.
Well, at least you didn't laugh.
Nice talking to you.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man. After Dr. Bolet passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway. He was there, then he was gone. So you best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.
That's very foreboding. Shovel. That's nice. Anything else we can look at out here? I kind of want to... Let's go back in and explore maybe the area where we saw the skeleton man. See if maybe he left any clues behind. Anything in the hall here? There's a clock. That must do something. It's interesting how everything's just a little bit tilted. Candles. I love all the candles. This is a creepy room. Let's see. Can't look at anything over there. Oh. Zeke's. Looks like a receipt for something that somebody tried to burn. Yeah, you know, let's just take some rocks from the fireplace. That's useful. You never know when you're gonna need a rock from a fireplace. Oh, Nancy. What's this? Looks like a crow. Some weird portraits of some people. That's odd. And a little model of something. Ooh. Changes color. You can look around. Writhing Roots Memorial, Seeping Meadow. Looks like a map of some sort of cemetery. Terra Siesta. That's music from Secrets Can Kill, the very first Nancy Drew mystery, isn't it? It's either that or Stay Tuned for Danger, but I think it's Secrets Can Kill. Yeah, I'm pretty positive it's Secrets Can Kill. That's cool. The alligator? Yeah, alligators are known for being in Louisiana. What's this? Oh. Oh, another eye. Okay. I guess, well, I feel like since we're finding all these eyes everywhere, we should probably be collecting them. Maybe they're important for something. That's so weird that it makes like a hooting noise. Interesting. Okay, what else? What's this? First surname, buried, memorial, and plot. A record of whoever's buried in the cemetery? Wow. That's creepy. What about this? Oh. This looks like a puzzle. Definitely a puzzle. Okay. Oh, and there's an eye in there. Well, I'll have to solve that at some point, I'm sure. But let's keep doing a little bit more exploring. I think we can come back to that. What's upstairs? It's so dark. Ew. Did this used to be Bruno's room? It's another eye. Gross. I'll just be taking that. Okay. It's so hard to see. But it looks like there's an outline there. Like a room. I am playing this in about the absolute opposite of dark, so I'm really not following directions very well. Door rattles. Okay, a locked door. We'll have to get in there. I wonder. It's so weird. Maybe, okay, let's explore outside now. So there's kind of this garden. Oops, that's Renee. We already talked to you. What's up here? That looks like a insect sprayer of some sort. Some flowers. Ew, it's a pig spider. He's guarding a key. Interesting. And there's a keyhole. Yeah, this guy is super eccentric. He's got eyes all over the place and these secret like puzzles and locks. I sense some strange stuff going on here. His heads move. What did that do? Oh, it moves the feathers. That's weird. Okay. What else is in this place? Flowers. Some pretty fireflies. Some rocks or something. I want to catch the fireflies. And a gate that leads. Huh. You can take this, whatever it is, by climbing up these stairs here. Oh, and then we can wander around the cemetery. And it's probably the same as the little map. Very creepy. Why doesn't Nancy have an umbrella or something? 40 Winks Mausoleum. What's over here? A boat? Some sort of creepy bayou. Ugh, it's making a squishy noise every time she walks. Interesting. Lots of stuff going on. Writhing Roots Memorial. What's this way? Well, Nancy, you've sure got yourself into a mess, haven't you? We better call Bess and, well, probably Bess and Ned and let them know what's going on. We'll call Bess first.
Hello?
Bess, hi, it's me.
Hey, Nance. I just got back from shopping, which I am happy to report is fantastic here. So, what's going on with you?
A lot.
A lot is in a whole bunch of fun stuff?
Let me start by telling you what happened when I arrived at Henry's house. I walked up to the front door and discovered it was open. So I walked in.
You were knocked out by a skeleton wearing a red ascot?
Someone dressed as a skeleton wearing a red ascot. Although the housekeeper here thinks it really was a skeleton, Mr. Death. But then, she's a little strange.
You think it was a burglar?
I'm not sure. I caught him or her sneaking around this scale model of a cemetery, and later I found a tracing of something right by it. So if I could just figure out what it's a tracing of, and what, if anything, it has to do with that model cemetery, I might be able to figure out who Skeleton Man is.
I know that tone of voice. You're not leaving there until you've done just that, are you?
Oh, I also found some kind of receipt in the fireplace that may or may not be a clue.
What's it a receipt for?
That's what I need to find out. See, it's half burned up. All I can read is the receipt number and the name of the place it's from. Zeke's.
Zeke's? You gotta be kidding me.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm sitting here on our balcony in the French Quarter looking down at a place across the street called Zeke's.
That's great. So go over there and ask whoever's behind the counter what receipt number 21-3872 is for.
You want me to snoop?
I wouldn't call it snooping.
Forget it. Not gonna do it.
Bess,
I'm not good at that sneaking around stuff, Nancy. I get nervous, my tongue gets all knotted up, my palms sweat, to say nothing of my armpits.
Bess, receipt number 21-3872. Just go in and ask what it's for. No big deal.
Maybe not for you.
Bess, you can do it.
This is not gonna end well, I just know it. Okay, I'll call you as soon as it's over.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, and now we're Bess. Interesting. Someone sitting down there, some sort of food truck there, and Nancy wants us to go into Zeke's and ask about the receipt. But I think we will start doing all of that in our next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching this first episode, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.